Hello and welcome to Prism Prints, a channel dedicated to VR sculpting, 3D printing, and miniature painting. I'm Ben, and for this project, I'm making my take on a Marok from the game Star Citizen. The Marok is a flying creature that looks like a cross between a pterosaur and a pelican. Originally found in the Brana system on Brana 2, it spends most of its life in lush, green environments near some form of water. While omnivorous, the Marok typically hunts by diving for fish. Its webbed feet make this creature much more adept in the water. As a side note, in researching Brana 2, it says it's a rocky, stormy, unforgiving planet. The Galactopedia says the Marok is indigenous to Brana 2, but I wonder how. Maybe there will be some areas habitable for these creatures when we finally get to visit in-game. Like all birds, the Marok has a gizzard which grinds food and is essential for digestion. The Marok has also evolved to secrete a substance which crystallizes in the gizzard and aids in the grinding of the food. This substance, however, is also highly sought after for its conductive properties. These crystallized gizzards, sometimes called Marok stones or Marok gems, are harvested to use in the making of computer chips. Aside from hunting, the Marok is often introduced to terraformed worlds. This water bird is a reliable predator that's able to help balance ecological needs. The Marok is a very simple creature and was added to the game as the first Boyd in Star Citizen. A Boyd is essentially a simple actor or character in the game and is guided by 3 rules: separation, alignment, and cohesion. It's a way of easily simulating animal flocking behavior. Another benefit is that a Boyd is registered as a point instead of a full mesh, which is much less resource intensive on the game. For the design, I wanted to stay as true to the in-game model as I could. My main focus was on trying to find a way to have the Marok in flight instead of just being perched somewhere. Since this is a water bird, I had the idea to have it catching a fish and use the splash as an anchor for the sculpt. Adding the water to the base also gave me a good reason to use some of my clear blue resin for the print, which is always exciting. When deciding on paint colors, I had a little more room to play. The Marok can exhibit a variety of colors due to genetics, environment, and other factors. I kept the underside of the wings a bright red while using a warmer tan color for the majority of the body. The warmer tones contrast well with the blue waves. For the veins on the wings, I started by drawing them on with a pencil. This gave me a clear path for when it was time to paint them on. This was a really fun sculpt to take on, and I hope you all like my take on the Marok. I really enjoy learning more about these creatures and diving into the lore. Again, if there are any other creatures that you would like to see, just let me know in the comments. If you're into 3D printing and would like some models to print, I post STL downloads at all the sites listed in the pinned comment. Also, if you are interested in trying Shapelab out for yourself, my promo code will save you a total of 35% off. Use SL Prism when purchasing from their website, or SL Prism-A0B9F3 when purchasing on the Meta Store. All this information is in the description.
Thank you so much for checking this out. If you enjoy content like this, please leave a like and subscribe. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you on the next one.